What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Darren's Competitive Pokemon. I'm at the world's biggest regional championship here in Memphis, Tennessee. Super excited to be here playing. I decided that I'm going to be playing Buzzwole Lycanroc today, so we'll see how that deck goes. It's a lot of fun, so this should be a long day, but it seems like the thing is well organized. They have a schedule. They're trying to stick to it. There are a ton of vendors here as well, so lots of cool stuff to look at. Just finished round one. Natalie just finished as well. We won our round, so we are playing the same Buzzwole Lycanroc deck. I was able to beat a Buzzwole Lycanroc Zoroark deck round one. That went pretty good. And you know, Parallel City helps a lot versus that. I'm playing 2 Parallel City in my list, so that's a pretty good matchup. But then Natalie, she won with the same deck, played against.
I played against a Garb.
Right.
You know, things went okay. I claw slashed, didn't play a lot of items. That was pretty much it. I managed to 2-0 the gentleman.
2-0 to Garbodor deck with the Buzzwole deck. Felt pretty good. Hey, what's up, McClure? So, yeah, heading on to the next round, trying to find some caffeine because it's going to be a long day. All right. Check this out, though, man. Hey, it's John Roberts. All right. There are a lot of people here. Oh, my God. And here's Andrew Wamble. Wamble, what deck did you decide to play today?
Gourgeist.
Gourgeist. Now, why did you choose Gourgeist?
Because it's the best deck.
It's the best deck. How did your round one go?
I lost.
You lost. Oh, why did you lose?
Bad stuff happened.
Bad stuff happened. I heard you're playing a Charizard Spirit Link in your deck today.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is that?
Because you need the spirit of Charizard guide you all the way to the top.
That's right. All right, well, best of luck. Yo, what's up? So, just finished my second round. I was playing against Cody Walensky. Actually finished second place at Worlds a couple years ago with Greninja, so really good player. I was a little nervous, didn't know what he was going to be playing, but he was playing a deck with Gallade and Zoroark GX, even though Zoroark GX never hit the field, and Counter Energy and Mew EX, like some crazy toolbox deck. Ended up being a 2-0 on my part. Was just able to take advantage of things early with Buzzwoles, and he had one scary play actually where he Sycamored and got Watch and Learn the Pseudo Wudo and copied my Lycanroc GX's GX attack and knocked it out in one hit. So that was like a little scary game one, but I was able to get there. That deck is tough just because it's like a mix box. You don't know what you're up against, but so 2-0, you know, starting off pretty strong here. There's a lot of players who did not get round one opponents. I think apparently the tournament organizer just went ahead and registered everybody, even people who didn't check in or anything like that. So there was a lot of like buys or no-shows round one. So that's kind of factoring into things right now. But, you know, tournament's underway and things are looking pretty smoothly organized. So excited, and we'll see how it goes from here. Yo, what's up? Just finished round 3. Just played against this guy, Patrick Bodesser. How you doing, man? From Michigan. So he's a buddy of mine. He's a buddy of mine from Michigan. Just played against him round 3. He's playing Zoroark Lycanroc. It's the second time I played against that deck. I think it's a pretty good matchup. The inclusion of the Zygarde EX really helps because you could just like go with that. You don't have to worry about Mewtwo, and the Zygarde can still knock out like Zaruas early and can knock out Zoroark GXs really easily as well. So Natalie just finished her round 2. How'd you do?
I'm 2-0-1. I played another Blitzbond Zoroark. I've played 2 of them so far. I lost the first game, and he misplayed game 2 and 3, so I was able to skirt and take that one back.
Nice.
Yep, so that's about it.
Sweet. So still doing pretty good. Natalie and I, like I said, playing the same 60, so should be interesting. Hoping that, you know, deck buffs out the rest of the day here. Just gonna go on another caffeine excursion. So finally made it to this part of the tournament where I make it to a gas station and I get to pick out some caffeine. So I just finished my 4th round and I'm 4-0, so super stoked about that. Just played against a Volcanion deck. That went pretty well. He played a Silvally GX, so it was like a little scary because he also played Psychic Memory and Skyla so that he could get it out into play. But he was never able to get it active. The one time he tried powering up Silvally in game 2, I just Guzman'd it up and knocked it out. So things did get a little sketchy. Parallel City did come into play though, was able to negate my opponent's damage output, which really helped versus Volcanion. So 4-0, we're on lunch break now, just gearing up for the last few rounds of the tournament. Hopefully I can stay strong and make day 2. Yo, what's up? I found Mikey.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how you doing on the tournament, Mikey?
I'm good. I'm 2-1-2.
2-1-2 with Greninja.
Greninja.
Okay, what were your losses so far?
I lost only to Buzzwell.
Buzzwell?
Yeah.
Buzzwell's a pretty good deck. I mean, maybe...
Well, he played a Giratina.
Maybe...
He played a Giratina.
He played a Giratina.
Giratina shuts me down.
Oh my gosh, look at this. I mean, this is like video. It's like vlogception. Vlogception. But anyways, played the Tina promo, and there's not much you can do about that.
No.
Anyways, better luck in the rest of your matches.
Yep.
So I just played my 5th round, and now I'm 5-0. I just played against my friend Riley from Ohio, and me and Riley have played at like a bunch of league cups lately, so I'm pretty used to playing him by now. We kind of have a little bit of a friendly rivalry going on. I feel like we're pretty even. Like, he's beaten me in some top 8 games. I don't think I've beaten him in a top 8 game yet, but you know, I played against him as well, and so it was about time I got back at him. He knocked me out of top 8 of a cut not too long ago. So Riley was playing Zoroark, Lycanroc. This is my 3rd one of the day. I feel like it's a really good matchup. 5-0 now, you know, thanks in part to just playing so many of these Zoroark, Lycanroc decks. I was just able to use Zygarde again and Lycanroc to really take a good number of prizes and went up 2-0. Hit my max elixirs. Things are just going good. I'm excited. If I just win 2 more, then I will be able to make top 32 guaranteed with 7 wins. So hopefully I can win 2 out of my last 4 games. We'll see. Apparently there's some pretty crazy stuff up at the top tables. There is, I just heard like a Venusaur deck, you know, that might be 5-0. It's got Venusaur and Bulu and Brantis and crazy stuff. And then also there is some like crazy Hoopa stall decks and Xurkitree stuff and a whole bunch of wacko stuff. So hopefully I don't play any of that. Hopefully I can just have smooth sailing from here on out. But I'll let you guys know. What's up? So just played round 6 and I'm 6-0. I played against a Golisopod Zoroark GX deck. It was really close. He won game 1. And I just had 1 prize left, but I wasn't able to set up Octillery game 1. Things were just weird. I started actually no supporter for the first 2 turns, but like I was in the game weirdly, you know, it was like 1-1 prizes. So I drew it out a little bit, but then had to rush through games 2 and 3. But fortunately, my opponent seemed like was not interested in tying either and scooped game 2 pretty early when he realized that, you know, there was nothing he could do. And game 3 was just very close, but I got some parallels to stick. And my opponent had to make some tough calls. And actually, game 3 was not able to get a Zoroark GX online just because I was able to, you know, Lycanroc them up into the active with Bloodthirsty Eyes, parallel some others Ruas away, and just like kept Zoroark out of play. So when Zoroark was a non-factor, the deck was just drawing really bad, and you know wasn't able to pull things out there at the end. So really clutch series for me. I'm 6-0. If I could just win 1 more, then I'm guaranteed day 2. But I think I'm not really going to do any ties. Like, I'm not interested in tying. I'd rather just try and get as many wins and points day 1 as I can. So we'll check back after round 7. Yep, 7, and see how it goes. Yo, so I just played round 7 and I won versus Michael Pramois. So that's super awesome. Very excited. Another Zoroark Lycanroc deck. I've played against like so many of these today. It's a pretty good matchup. He did not even play the Mewtwo from Evolution, so pretty good, but he is such a good player that, you know, he took it to game 3, really close, but the parallels ended up putting in work, got it turn 1 a whole bunch, so excited. I'm guaranteed day 2 at this point. Hopefully I can win 1 more and finish the day with 24 points. So I just tied a long, crazy match against Pablo in the mirror match. I was running up on him game 3, like 6 prizes to 3, but it came down to the last 3 turns of the game, and he cornered me out of the win. So that was a tough way to end that series. But I'm on to round 9, and it looks like I'm paired against an auto loss. I'm playing Azul. He is playing Golisopod Garbodor. This should be a slaughter. So it looks like we're probably going to end the day up on 7-1-1, but we'll see how it goes. Yo, what's up? Just finished up Switch rounds. Here's Jimmy Pendarvis.
I saw 1 too many Giratina promos today.
And he did fine. Anyways, how'd you end up, Jimmy?
I went 6-2-1.
With?
Greninja, yes. I did not win a single game. The deck is actually not inconsistent. Don't let anyone fool you otherwise. Seriously, Greninja's like the best deck.
Says Jimmy. Very nice.
No, seriously.
Unless you play, how many Giratina promos?
I played 2 and 1 Garbodor, and I also played 0 field blowers today.
None.
So the Garbodor came onto the board, and it was arguably worse than the Giratina promo. Yeah, I actually did steal a game off one of the Giratinas by tapping storming his only Guardi and then stitching him, but it was not enough. We ended up tying.
Unreal. I just tied Azul. I thought that matchup was going to be a slaughter, but I thought that he played the Trashland Scarbador, but he doesn't. So it actually was like much closer than I thought. Still bad. Still like really bad though, with like Mewtwo and Gliscopod all up in there. But we tied, so 7-0-2 going into day 2. Pretty stoked. We'll see. I should be in like the top 3 seeds, I think. So we'll see. Yo, so started day 2. Just played against this guy that I'm rooming with, Paulo, and he's playing Bulu Vigavolt. I actually played against him the night before the tournament and lost a swift 2-0 series to him just in some fun games the night before the tournament yesterday. So, you know, I was a little nervous going into the matchup, but I figured if I just like drew okay, and so long as he didn't like draw Hot Fiery Sun, I would be fine. But, you know, he gets the turn 2, Nature's Judgment, you know, game 1, and it's just really rough. Game 2, I'm able to stick him with Parallel pretty good and win game 2, and then game 3, I don't play a supporter and whiff both Max Elixirs that are in my starting hand because I have no supporters in my starting hand. It's just ugly, and he just tees off on me. So that was a rough way to start out day 2, but it's fine. It's a 6-round day. I'm really confident with, like, most of my matchups. Like, I, you know, would even be fine playing against that deck again. Like, I think I can handle it. I just need the deck to cooperate a little bit. So hopefully we can rebound here, you know, win a few games. I'm thinking, you know, I'm going to need like 33 points, something like that. So, you know, going to need at least like 3 wins and a tie, something like that. So, you know, it's fine. We got 5 more rounds. Just got to scrape out a few wins, and hopefully we can do that. All right, so I just finished rounds 3 and 4 during day 2. I played on stream. Actually, it was a really rough series on stream. I was reading all my opponent's cards. I had no idea what his Venusaur Genesect deck did. It was really rough. Ended up pulling a tie out of the series. I almost won. I was just trying to Abyssal Hand for my last Guzma in deck in order to pull the series out. But, you know, his deck did have some inconsistencies there at the end. But when that deck's firing on all 6 cylinders, it was really scary to play against. My opponent was like playing Wishful Baton, all sorts of crazy stuff to keep energy in play on these Shining Genesects and just do a ton of damage. But then I just played against Zoroark, Lycanroc, finally another matchup that I'm familiar with. So, and I also won against a Volcanion deck. So now I'm looking pretty good. I'm at 30 points. I just have 2 rounds left. And if I can win 1 and tie 1, I'll be guaranteed top 8, I think. If I win 1, I'll be on the bubble. So we'll see how these last couple rounds go. Yo, so made top 8, 36 match points. I just beat Mike Pramawat my last round. Thought I would be able to ID in, but I was not. Hey, how you doing, man? Did you make top 8? Did you make top 8?
I have 33 points.
So maybe.
So I'm on that cusp.
Hey, so yeah, but I'm at 36. Just beat Mike Pramawat. He didn't want to ID because Ben wanted him to play to try and improve Ben's resistance, but that didn't really work out. So. Now I'm at 36 points.
Axed him.
Yeah, axed him. But anyways, this is what, Harrison, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Harrison, he played that awesome Venusaur deck we got to play on stream, so.
Yeah, you guys get to see that stuff and whatnot.
Shout out to Harrison.
Thank you.
Anyways. All right, so I just won a crazy series against Benjamin's Gliscopod Zoroark GX deck. It was a close series. He plays Mewtwo, so that was a little bit rough to kind of dance around, but was able to get there in the end. Game 2 just was kind of drawn dead. I was able to win games 1 and games 3, so that was awesome. Moving on to top 4, I'm playing another Gliscopod deck. I'm playing Azul. We tied when we played yesterday, so it should be close. It's a Gliscopod Garb, but he does not play Trashland Scarbador, kind of just another Gliscopod deck, except instead of Zoroarks, he plays Garbodor to shut off abilities. So should be interesting to see how this buffs out. You know, Azul's a good player as well, so at this point, you know, I mean, hey, I got a trophy. I've won like $1,000, so can't complain. No matter how it buffs out, you know, can't be too disappointed with the top 4 finish. So I'd love to make the finals again. All right.
video footage. No. Well, this is the Interest Games channel. Pay me for this.
Yeah, you should get paid.
Kenny says you should pay me for this.
Huh?
Okay. Oh, it's Mikey and
All right, so I just lost a crazy top 4 match to Azul. So close, came down to final, ended 2, and he didn't have win, and I went down to 2 prizes as well, and he just needed a Guzma or a Choice Band in order to pull it off, and he top decked the Guzma for game on my Lycanroc, and I had game next turn if he didn't. It would have been game 3, that would have been it. But anyways, we'll take top 4. I got some stuff, you know, a little trophy, some boxes, and you know, I guess $1,500, so can't complain. But anyways, pretty good turnout, you know. So anyways, thank you all for watching. Peace. Here are the guys that I kept here way too long, and now we have to drive back all the way back 10 hours to Akron. But it's like 8 p.m. There's no way I'm making it to work tomorrow. Gonna have to call in. Gonna have to call off work. You know, my real job. And you know, so hopefully I don't get fired. That'd be great. And you know, I guess we're gonna have to find a hotel. Hopefully I could pay for that, because you know, Pokemon typically it takes a little while to get that money into the old bank account. So we're gonna have to wing it.